Hi, I'm Brent Campbell. If you haven't seen any of my videos, this is my 2004 E46 BMW M3 with a SMG transmission. When I'm left to my own devices, there's nothing I'd rather do than take the M3 out for a short road trip. Anyway, so I figured I'd give you that introduction and we'll go for a little bit of a drive. I've got a few clips in there. I did a time lapse, actually a couple time lapses when I was on the beach. And then I did some acceleration clips. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to put it in the sport mode. Not for around town driving generally, but it makes the throttle so much more responsive to your inputs. By the way, I have the SMG in the 5th quickest setting. The only way you can get to the 6th quickest setting is to turn off the traction control, which is not something that I recommend doing in a public environment. Even in a boring situation like this, the car feels so alive. In sport mode with the faster transmission setting, it's so responsive to what you want it to do. And it's pretty amazing considering, I mean, this is a 13-year-old car. You wouldn't think that an old car like this would be able to move so well. It sounds so good too. Don't know if you saw the flashing orange. The traction control had to kick in and it took away at least 25% of my acceleration there because the wheels would have spun out. Maybe it's quicker with the traction control kicking in, I don't know. Thing is we're not really driving that fast, and yet you're still able to, you know, get a sense for the car's power, the way it sounds when deployed. The brakes are a little squeaky. Here, should downshift in the first. Don't expect this car to sound like that. It sounds way more exotic than, you know, a BMW is supposed to sound, especially from this era. Nowadays, BMWs have gotten to be fairly high-end, and you know, it's not uncommon for them to cost over $100,000. This car was like $55,000 when it was new. It was actually something that a normal person could hope to have someday. And yet it exhibited characteristics that you expect to see in something more high-end. To give an example, I took the car to be serviced this week, and there was a Ferrari F360 there, which was, in terms of the transmission, in terms of a lot of the engine technology, BMW and Ferrari were sort of in lockstep at that generation in terms of the development of those technologies. And it's pretty cool to see it. And I would say in a lot of respects, this car has aged better than the Ferrari 360. The 355 before it and the cars that follow the 360, I think, have aged much better, like the F430. Amazing car, gorgeous. Okay, I think we're done for now. I'm gonna stop and maybe get a snack, and then get back on the road and head back to the grind.